Hello ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, and welcome to another Treble Chin Entertainment video review. I'm Davey, and today I'm going to talk about Bridge of Spies, the new film from Steven Spielberg. See what I thought. Bridge of Spies is kind of an interesting animal. What we kind of expect from Steven Spielberg is a charming, yet somewhat realistic kind of adventure type story, and like we get from Jaws and Indiana Jones and E.T. and things like that. But there's a different side of Steven Spielberg that we didn't see so much in his earlier career, but we're starting to see a lot more now. It's kind of in the same vein as like Saving Private Ryan, where it's kind of a quintessential American tale. And he's started doing that more and more with War Horse and Lincoln, and now Bridge of Spies. Bridge of Spies is kind of a new take on the old take of a Cold War story. We have Tom Hanks, who is not really a defense lawyer, who is being told to defend in court someone suspected of being a Russian spy. And the thing that makes it just so greatly American for me is the fact that this is a guy who is being called upon to do something that he's not really it's not really his forte, but he does everything in his power to do the best job that he can. He does his damnedest to do the best for this guy, because he believes that everyone deserves justice. And everyone in the story claims that they want to show the due process of the United States in a flattering light, but the only person who really means it is Tom Hanks' character. And Tom Hanks, my God, Tom Hanks is amazing in this movie. He's really good. He steals every scene he's in. And there is some talent in this movie. And the story that it tells about, like, kind of making every moment in what you're doing your best, and trying to get the best out of the situation that is a bad situation, especially when everyone is telling you it's fine, just do what you can, get what you can out of this. He doesn't stop, and he pushes through to get the best outcome, and it pays off in a big way. And the man that this movie is based on did some incredible things. Like, after this, he didn't stop. He helped Kennedy end the Cuban Missile Crisis. He did so many things to help us in the Cold War, and it's insane because he was just an insurance lawyer. It's a really uplifting story that could have been boring. Like, it could have been a really boring movie, but it just kind of isn't, because Tom Hanks' performance is so good, and the way it is presented is really pretty. Like, the contrast between the United States and East Germany, like, it's kind of muted in the United States, but like there's kind of more color and stuff, and then once we get to East Germany, it's just almost black and white. Like, it's just they present it as just this horrible place, and it's really has an effect on the watcher. Like, you get a sense of how thick stuff is going on, no matter how badly Tom Hanks' character tries to present it in the best light possible. It's really interesting, like, the way it's presented, and how the way it looks has an effect on you watching it. It's really good, and it kind of revitalizes my my thinking that Steven Spielberg is kind of one of the best filmmakers of our generation. Like, he is just so talented as a director. And it's really, really cool that, like, we have all these people who are, like, have been making movies for a while and just are kind of starting to fall off a little bit. Like Ridley Scott, a little bit. Like, he did really, really good movies. Like, he created Alien, and he made Blade Runner, and he has Gladiator, which is a Best Picture-winning movie. And then he just kind of fell off. He's been revitalized with The Martian, but that was a adapted thing, so who knows. But Steven Spielberg just kind of keeps pushing in a way that a lot of people just don't, because he understands what he wants to do, and he's trying to make it the best that he can with what he's doing. It's really, really, really good. And there's not a lot bad I can say about this movie, except that there are some dragging spots. But, like, that's gonna happen in any long movie. Like, because dragging spot, you need to have parts where it's just a little bit lower in the action, because if it's all action, you feel exhausted by the end of it.
Battle of Five.
But, it's a really, really good movie, and I think most people, if not all people, should go and see it. It's fair, it's not really that offensive, it's not really violent in any way. It's just it's a good movie, and it kind of warms the soul in a way that a lot of movies just kind of don't anymore. I really, really like this movie, and I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 6, a great rating. Not quite to the stellar potential that I think it could have had, but it is definitely worth a watch. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you want to leave anything down in the comments, please feel free to do so. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to our channel. I've been Davey. Take it easy.